Hi traders, this is Taylor from thetradinganalyst.com. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to take a look at a bunch of charts here, but first, if you're not already a member, go ahead and visit the homepage www.thetradinganalyst.com and sign up for your 100% free 7-day trial today. Absolutely no payment information is required. All you have to do is enter in your name and your email address, and you're going to get instant access to all of the member-only features like the live market broadcasts with screen share, audio, and video feed, where you're able to watch me analyze the market in real time. You're also going to be able to take advantage of the daily member videos and watch lists, which help members prepare for the market day ahead. You're also going to be able to take part in the profitable trade alerts, which not only will make you money in the market, but we're not just handing you out these alerts, we're teaching you the ins and outs of every single trade, and you're learning the why and the how of every trade that we place. So if your goal is to just make money in the market and you want alerts, we've got something for you. You can take part in those alerts. If you also want to, in addition to making money in the market, learn how to become an independent trader on your own, we also offer that as well. It's a great opportunity, and I suggest that you take advantage of it. All right, so let's get into these charts. First, I want to touch on Target. Target here, we made a similar low here. We bounced off of this low right here, right around 67 or so here as well. And as you can see, we bounced off of it again right here. We also have RSI, which is coming out of the 30 range. It's currently at 30.75. So we're at some oversold levels. Of course, like I always say, you don't want to just blindly buy a stock based off of a low RSI, and you don't want to blindly short a stock based off of a high RSI. They can stay oversold or overbought for quite some time. But that is a sign that we could get a bounce here. We also have a MACD bull cross. The first time that the MACD has made a bullish cross, here it is, the red line above the blue line, which is the signal line. It's the first time we've gotten a bullish cross since over here was the last time it crossed, and the last time it was positive was over here before it crossed negative right there. Okay, so we've got that. We also made what could be a higher low right here compared to this low right here. So here's a low, and then here's a higher low. So look for a break over this 69 level here and this little downtrend line. If that happens, we're going to come up here and we're going to tag that 73 area. We might even fill that gap, which is just above about 73.60. Next, I want to cover Halliburton. HAL, looking for a close over about 42.90 or so. So it was a high over here, here, and then Friday's high got rejected there. Most likely going to break over. We got a little bit of a volume pop here. It's a little bit over the average volume right there. And we're also above, or we would be above this resistance over here as well. So it's a key level, breaking over that 42.90 or so level. If we do that, we're going to be heading higher on Halliburton. Next, I want to cover DVN. DVN, first want to point out there's a gap that needs to fill. Well, it doesn't need to fill, but it can fill. There might be some motivation for this stock to head higher, and that gap is right at the close of this candle right there, which is at 40.50. So if we clear this 37 level or close over it, we're going to come up there and we're going to tag that that level over there at 40.50, just above us. Next, I want to cover Dow Chemical. Dow Chemical, similar setup here. We've got resistance at about 53.75, As you can see, it was a key resistance over here, again over here, right here, and then we're coming right up to it right here. We're also trading in somewhat of a box. Here's the box. The low of the box is 50.40, and the high of the box is at 53.75 or so. So if we clear that, we're going to come up here and fill that gap at about 54.85 from this candle right here. There's also a smaller gap just above there. As you can see here, this candle right here, this green candle, closed right around 57, just above 57, and the previous, the next candle's high didn't quite close that gap. So we still have a gap up there to fill. So resistance here at 54.85. If we clear that, we're going to come up here and we're going to fill that gap at about 57. Next, I want to cover ENDP. ENDP looking pretty nice here. We're trending up here. We've got this next resistance at about 18. If we clear 18, then we can definitely come up here and tag this 25.74 resistance up here. Okay, so we've got clear support at 16. All right, so clear support. This is a big resistance here. You know, look at how many times it got rejected here, you know, for about 2 weeks straight, and then we broke over it right here. So if we see some consolidation down to that 16 level, I believe that'll be a buying opportunity on ENDP. Next resistance is that 18, clear 18. We're going to come up here and we're going to tag this resistance up here. So this is the biggest resistance in the way is that 25.74. So just be aware of that. Next I want to cover YHOO. YHOO is trading in a box here. We've got the high of the box at 38. As you can see, 3 candles here are getting rejected. Just recently we got rejected right there. On the bottom side of that box, we've got a touch here, here, almost there, and right here. So right around 35.50. So a break of this box in either direction is going to see a pretty nice move in either direction. So the longer that it stays in the box, the more energy it's building up for the move in whichever direction it decides to take. So got to watch this box. It's going to produce a pretty big move whichever way it decides to break. Next I want to cover XLNX. Looks like a bull flag here to me. And I'll just draw it here. Bull flag, bull pennant, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really matter. Same kind of implication. So it's a consolidation pattern. Here's the flag pole, or the pole of the pennant, whatever you want to call it. But we are consolidating sideways and holding these levels. So a close over about 47.50 or so is going to send this stock higher. You notice how we have the high volume right here on this candle right there. That's exactly what you want to see on a big bullish candle like that. It would be concerning if we saw a big bullish candle like this and the volume was, you know, down here. Okay, but we had volume confirming the move upwards, and then as you can see, the volume dropped off as we're consolidating. So look for a little bit of a volume push and a clearing of that 47.50, and that will send the stock higher. Next, I want to cover KORS. KORS, really nice move off of the bottom here, off of this support down here at about 40.50. We close this gap right there, as you can see, bounce from that gap, and we're going to come up here and fill this gap. But once we come up here to about 50 to 51, there's going to be some big resistance. As you can see here, it was support, 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 and then we broke through that support with this candle right here. Okay? And then as you can see, once it broke through that support, we saw a big drop to the downside. We've also got this downtrend line right here that's lining up perfectly with this resistance. We've also got the upper Bollinger Band, which is not far away. So just be aware of that. Most likely going to see some consolidation after KORS hits that 51 or so level. So be aware of the resistance, the downtrend line, and the upper Bollinger Band. Most likely going to see some downside after it hits that level up there, if it hits that level up there. Next, I want to cover VLO, and I'm going to scroll out here so you can see where we're at on the chart. So pretty key level. We bounced from this level right here. So right around the mid 53s is the level I'm talking about. Here we bounced right here, here, a few times here. So it's a key level to hold. I'm thinking that it holds here one more time at least, and comes back up, retests that resistance, that downtrend line up here, and then ultimately gets rejected up here and then breaks through this bottom side right here. So no predictions here, that's just my thoughts. Kind of has that look to it, but these are just some things that you need to be aware of on the VLO chart. Alright guys, thank you as always for stopping by. Again, if you're not already a member, sign up here for the 100% free 7-day trial. All you need to do is enter in your name and your email address, and you're going to get instant access. No payment information is required, just name, email address, and you're going to be able to get in to all of the member benefits, profitable trade alerts, daily market analysis, live video feed and audio share, profitable trade alerts, educational material, the whole works. We've got something for everyone, and we love to have you.